Hello everyone, welcome to another Fallout 76 video. Let me show you how can you learn the new standard small backpack and how can you get everything you need in order to craft one. It is true, we have a new backpack in game. It came out with patch 13 a few days ago, and it sort of introduces the backpack system to new players, and it can also be a replacement for everyone who hasn't completed the Pioneer Scout missions to get a standard backpack. I know, farming these badges, the Tadpole and then the Possum badges, is not something that you do easily. You need tons of time, effort, and patience. So let me show you where you can find this new plan and then where do you have to go in order to get all the materials to craft one. Alright, as you probably know, in patch 12, Bethesda has reworked the Morgantown Airport a little bit in order to improve the gameplay and the random encounters for new players. Now we have a new backpack, and funny enough, it can be found here at this exact same location at the Morgantown Airport, but not outside. You have to go inside the building. It's called Arrivals, and you can access right here just past the American flag. It says Arrivals. It's very difficult to miss. And inside it can be a little bit confusing. There are some locked doors, but I will try to get you through as well as I can. And don't forget to kill all these annoying scorched. Even if you are high level, you don't want to have a train of enemies hitting you from behind. I mean, unless you want to get all your armor destroyed, that's fine by me. You can skip this locked door, you don't have to open it. Go through this tunnel, go up the stairs. Keep on going. The way is always forward, as they say. And you need to go past this metal detector here, this yellow machine beeping. If you find it, then you are on the right way. That door you just saw, we will go there later, in a little bit. And you want to come here to this security office sort of thing, right after the prison area. And do you see this officer's hand? Yes, she has a card that we very much need. Pick it up and let's go back to the door that you saw before. It is locked, it needs an ID card, and guess what? It's exactly the ID card that we just picked up. And once you cross it, it is very simple. All you have to do is go straight forward. You can ignore all the other doors here, because that's not the way you want to go. Unless you want to explore and loot some things, then the way is here. You want to access the command room and check the Overseer's stash right here. That's where you will find your small backpack plan. Now, there's nothing here for me because I have already done this before and I lost all the footage, so you know, software problems happen sometimes. Anyway, this is a one-time plan, which means when you find it and you learn it, you won't be able to do it again, at least not in the same character. Moving on, I suggest you to stay here at Morgantown's airport, go through the elevator to go to the start and exit the door, because I'm going to show you how can you get cloth really easily to farm your backpack. You've got the plan, now it's time to craft your backpack, but you're going to need 3 essential materials in order to craft it. First, we're going to need some cloth, and you can get lots of it at Morgantown's airport. You will also need some leather and some steel, but I will show you where to get it very easily after this one. So, since you are already in Morgantown, it's time to go for the event Collision Course. It's a low-level event. It has a cooldown. It's normally up. You can trigger it by coming here to this landing area. If the event starts, just fire the mortar and kill the scorch that will come in waves. At the end, you will complete the event and you will receive this airdrop with some random items as well as pre-war money. Ooh, you are rich! Rich in cloth at least, and that's everything we want, at least for the backpack. I would say that there are endless ways to get steel, but I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get instant steel without having to farm or kill anything. Just head here to the Blackwater mine, and you can even skip through all the mole miners, if they are alive of course. Just run, 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 and get inside the instance. Then proceed forward, like if you were going to do Radiant Fever. Open this door, and let's start. One box with steel. Second box, this one is empty for some reason, but it normally has steel as well. Then inside, near each excavator, you have a green box with steel as well. So here's the third box in Charlie. The other one is right here, the fourth box, also near an excavator. And finally, the fifth box is below, near Alpha. There you go, now you know how to get steel without effort at all. Use it well, and don't forget, it has a 24 hours cooldown. Okay, cloth and steel are now done. What about leather? I think the best place in the game to farm leather is right here at the treetops, but I can't show you exactly how to get it or the exact places to get it because I've done this today and it was part of my crash, so I picked up the leather and then I lost the footage. Anyway, I will give you plenty of tips to find it very, very quickly. Just get up here and look at the floor and containers. You will find at least 10 leather packs or items, especially inside these wooden containers. I found so much leather here. I found, I think, 50 at least. You will have to scrap it later, but make sure to navigate slowly, to look at the floor, and you will see them. I'm pretty sure of that, because they are quite big and distinct from any other item. This one, I think I picked 3 at once in this one. Also, you can skip the last 2 levels because there is no leather there at all. But be careful navigating here because if you fall, you will die instantly. It's really, really high. I'm going to give you an alternative at Flatwoods because I know the mire is not the most favorite region for most players. Also, if you are new and you have just started, you probably don't have this area discovered and it might be difficult for you to get there. So Flatwoods is like easy for everyone. And all you have to do is kill Bremins. Poor Bremins. I don't like to do this, but I think it's the easiest way to do it, especially because you can server jump too. You can find up to 8 Bremins at once, before the church and then after the church. You can also milk them before you kill them. Jesus, this is so cruel. At least you'll get double benefit. And then you can head to any workbench, well, almost any, and then scrap it. As you can see, I got 66 from treetops and from Flatwoods, 1 run each. That's more than enough to craft the backpack. Where should you craft a small backpack? Well, if you don't have one, it's surely better than nothing. Also, if you are a new player or if you have an old character without the backpack, then this is the perfect item to get because it's basically a free inventory space, and I'm sure that you need that. At least I'm always struggling with space, and I'm using the standard backpack with the high capacity mod as well as inventory space mods in all my gear. So don't waste this opportunity to expand your inventory. Just craft it. It's very, very easy. You only need to lose like 30 minutes and you can get this small backpack, the level 50 included. Now, curious fact, the small backpack takes as much resources to craft as the normal standard backpack. I was like, what am I seeing right? Yes, so all the levels are the exact same resources. The only difference is the carry weight. Of course, the standard backpack has 60 and the small one has 30 max. Well, after all, it's a backpack. It's just curious that one carries less than the other, even though they are made of the same exact things. Before I finish the video, I want to tell you something else that I found out, which is you can actually mod the small backpack. That sounds very strange, but it is possible. So if you already have the Possum badges and the mods, you can apply them to your small backpack. It doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, why would you want to mod a small backpack when you can mod the standard one? Because if you already have the mods, then you should have the backpack, the standard one already, right? But hey, I guess it is a free world after all. Feel free to apply your mods if you already have them. And that's going to be everything for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you can get your small backpack if you don't have it yet. I mean, I would always suggest you to go for the standard one. It's way better and it will save you on resources. But if you are not able to craft it yet, then go ahead and craft this new small backpack, because you will get a lot of value out of it. And meanwhile, you will have some extra inventory space to carry more things around. I am Marta Branco, and if you are new to the channel, I do Fallout 76 guides. Feel free to check the others in the channel, including the Tadpole mission for the standard backpack. Thank you so much for all your support, and if you'd like to go one step further, feel free to check my Patreon page as well. That's all. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.